The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, better brands, bigger savings. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, the official healthcare provider of the Milwaukee Brewers. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Hi, and welcome to Germantown High School, home of the Warhawks. I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel. Tonight we got another basketball bonanza for you as we feature boys and girls games with conference titles on the line.
We also feature some unsung heroes who help a cause that goes far beyond the court. Right now we check in with a young lady who goes to a small school, but she's helped amass a huge amount of victories throughout her career.
Here's Scott Babler with the Boston Store featured student athlete.
Posting a triple-double is a great feat for a basketball player, but how about someone who almost averages one every night? That's the accomplishment of Heritage Christian's Mariana Bautista, who gives the team 17 points, 12 boards, and 7 assists every game.
I just love to have fun on the court and get everybody to have the same amount of fun as I am having. I want everybody to play the best of their abilities, and I want to bring that out of them.
Her presence on the floor just makes everything better. Like when she's on the floor, everything is balanced. And as a team, we just feel her leadership everywhere.
It's been quite a transition for Mariana this season. Freshman through junior years, she played the post. This year, head coach Pat Hintz moved her to point guard to take full advantage of all her skills.
When she's in full attack mode, you know, she's a handful. And you know, you couple that with a little bit of talent, it's really something to see, and because she has so much talent, it becomes something special.
Mariana played a number of different sports growing up, but the one which may have helped her the most at this stage of her career is boxing.
When I was younger, I played boxing, and I think that's where most of my aggressiveness developed and my, willing to bang with other people and make physical contact. Like, I'm not afraid of that from boxing. I feel like that's developed me as who I am.
Grades have also been very impressive for the senior, who had a 3.4 the first semester and currently is even higher.
Me working hard in the classroom, it most definitely ties to me working hard on the court, because I think my work ethic starts academically in the books and in school, and so I have to stay focused in school as well as in the courts.
One of the most impressive things that Madi brings to the younger girls is the importance of being a student athlete, not just an athlete. And she makes that happen in the classroom.
Mariana was a member of the Patriots' 2012 state championship team as a freshman. She led them to Green Bay last season, only to lose in the state semifinal. Raising a gold ball with her teammates next month at the Resch Center would be a great way to wrap up her high school career.
We worked hard throughout the whole year, practice, games, and we pushed ourselves most definitely. And we're back again. We're coming back. We're still working hard with the same hunger and the same energy, and we're gonna try to make it as far as you can.
Not surprisingly, Heritage Christian earned a first-round bye for the WIAA playoffs. The Patriots open up their playoff action on Friday.
Hi, Mariana. On behalf of Boston Store, I'm proud to present you this Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week Award. Congratulations!
Hi, I'm Jared Bayless with the Milwaukee Bucks. Stay tuned. Lance and Mark will be right back.
Create the perfect outdoor living space for your home with concrete blocks from Menards. An attractive outdoor space adds another stylish room to your home. And whether it's a backyard paradise, a spacious patio, or a sturdy retaining wall, there's no limit to what you can create with so many styles and options to choose from. Check out Menards' wide selection of concrete blocks. Right now, 16-inch patio blocks are only $1.99 each after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
What if, instead of having one cancer doctor, you had a team of specialists looking at you from every angle? That's what Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Cancer Network gives you. researchers, surgeons, chemotherapy, radiation, and genetic experts. Every point of view, getting you the right diagnosis right away, giving you more options, involving you in every decision, and turning what-ifs into what is possible.
Save $1,000 on your college tuition. Menards will award 2 $1,000 Preps Plus college scholarships to high school seniors from the 2015 graduating class. To fill out your Preps Plus scholarship application form, please visit jsonline.com/scholarship. Hurry, completed applications must be received by Saturday, March 14th.
We're back at Germantown High School where the Warhawks were hoping to clinch outright conference titles in both boys and girls basketball.
And Mark, the G-Town girls had that opportunity on Thursday night. Let's tip off the Preps Plus highlights.
While the temperature outside may be ice cold, it is heating up here inside Homestead as the Lady Highlanders welcome the first place team in the conference, the Germantown Warhawks. The Lady Warhawks trying to sweep the regular season matchup against conference rival, the Homestead Highlander. The first half, both teams looking like heavyweight champs. Highlanders freshman Chloe Murata brings back the old school Kevin McHale move and gets the bucket. Germantown leading scorer Taylor Higginbotham would be slowed down in this one because of foul trouble, but not before she nails this jump shot. Homestead post players were very impressive in this game. Junior forward Crystal Hearn with the spin, and she finishes with the left-hand hook shot. And the Warhawks got a monster game from Valerie Mesner. Here she is draining this tray from the parking lot. We go to the second half, Homestead down 5 in the fourth. Kate Thompson puts the ball on the deck and drives strong to the basket. The Warhawks would respond right back. Valerie Mesner pulls off the Euro move between two defenders. That was just sick. One last run by the Lady Highlanders. Chloe Murata pump fakes, gets the D off balance, 2-dribble pull-up, cutting the lead to 3. But with the game close, Taylor Higginbotham would close this game out, folks, with this layup. Germantown wins 59-47. And here are the Warhawks after the game talking about playing the majority of the contest without their star player, Taylor.
We've played stretches without her this year. She's been dinged up a couple games, and Kettering Lutheran game, she went out with an injury, and Val poured it on in the second half.
Our defense created our good offense, and we were in foul trouble in the beginning, but we didn't let that bother us, and we came out with the win. So.
Girls basketball now, and a conference championship on the line Friday night. It's Riverside hosting King. The Lady Generals had their 13-game winning streak snap midweek at Arrowhead, but they're undefeated in the conference, and a win here over the Tigers will give them the Gold Division title outright. If Riverside wins, it's a split. Senior night at Riverside for Marquette-bound Amani Wilborn and 6 fellow Tigers, but King says it's our destiny. Destiny Tooks with the steal and lay-in. The Generals' defense putting an imprint on the game early. Full court pressure, Jada Davis the steal and finish. King up 3 and forcing an early timeout. The Tigers answer back. Wilborn. Good look inside to Jaslyn Edwards for the finish. She had 12 points. Then it's another Jaslyn. Jaslyn Drake along 2. Riverside up 19-16 after 1. Second quarter, more from Wilborn. Nice drive to the rack. The senior had 17 points. But King stayed in control. Great ball movement inside, and it ends up with Shaquila Fowler. 34-29 King at halftime. The third quarter belonged to Riverside and junior guard Alana Johnson. This basket off the steal gives her 1,000 points already in her career. Then she drives and hits the deft floater in the lane. 45-42 Riverside. King wants a timeout to talk things over. The Generals, led by Vivica Malenchak, the freshman, had 18 points on 6 of 8 shooting. King claws to within 2. But that's as close as they would get. Fourth quarter, and the daggers come from Brianna Tate, the senior on senior night, with back-to-back threes to extend Riverside's lead to 10. Then, as King tries to rally, Johnson finishes things off. She's the leading scorer with 31 as King and Riverside split the Gold Division title. Tigers win the finale 82-74.
It feels great to be a conference champ. We worked hard for it. They beat us at King. We had to beat them at home. We tied up. Feels great. It wasn't no pressure. It was just a great feeling to get my 1,000 push as a junior. And it was senior night, so we had to win.
Riverside goes into the WIAA tournament with momentum and could potentially play King a third time in the sectionals.
We're 4-4 in these past 4 years against them in conference. They have 2 conference championships, we have 2. So it's a fitting beginning end of the journey for these seniors.
Racine Case has been a traditional power in Southeast Conference boys basketball.
And the Eagles were closing in on another Southeast Conference title when they took the court against Oak Creek Friday night. Let's check out the action in the Menards Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week takes us to senior night in Oak Creek as the Knights try to play spoiler. Red-hot Racine Case comes to town. The Eagles trying to get one step closer to a Southeast Conference title. Case is tied for the top spot with Indian Trail at 11-1. They face the Hawks next week. Oak Creek sits at 6-6 as they prep for the postseason as well. It may have been senior night, but a junior had the hot hand for the Knights. Here's Harrison Cleary with the 3-ball to give OC the early lead. The Eagles answer. Big Darian King with the baby hook and 1 as Case goes back on top. Then check out Desmond Kirby as he weaves his way through the entire Oak Creek 5 and scoops in 2 of his 13 points. The Knights keep it close. Josh Duchniak with a perfect feed to a wide-open Cleary, just 12-10 Eagles after 1. But the Case inside game starts to take over in the second. King muscles his way to the hoop for 2 more as the lead hits 5. Then it's King off the window and 1, 21-14 Eagles pulling away. But the Knights respond. Here, Mitch Magyar with some nice work inside. Oak Creek down just 7, 23-16 at halftime. King had a huge first half for Case, and the Eagles keep feeding him in the third. Here he forces his way to the hoop for the deuce. Then it's Dazon Scott with the entry and King with the finish. Darian with a game-high 25 points. King not the only Eagle effective inside. Here's Kirby with the bucket and the foul. Case up 36-28 as we head to the fourth. Cleary does his best to keep the Knights in it. Here he goes coast to coast with some nifty moves. He matched King with 25 points for the game. But the big guy and the Eagles were too much on this night. Here's King with the drive and the shooter's roll as the lead hits double digits. Then he caps his scoring with nice touch on this runner. Racine Case makes it 12 wins in 13 conference games as they beat Oak Creek 55-40.
They hit a few shots, and then we just came, and when we went in the locker room at halftime, we just said we got to turn the defense up and we got to play our game.
With this victory, the Eagles have a chance to claim the outright Southeast title with a win over Indian Trail next week.
We getting help from our sophomores and our junior, which is really needed. And, you know, they just helping us out, and then the seniors are all stepping up. You know, anybody can score at any time on this team. There's no certain star or anything like that. We're just one big team and one family.
Coming up this week, the girls get started with WIAA regional action, while the boys wrap up their regular season with conference championships on the line.
Read all about it on the Preps Plus website, jsonline.com. We'll be right back.
At Pick and Save, we know timing is everything. The quicker we can get produce to you, the fresher it tastes. Like the premium strawberries we have delivered fresh to our stores each and every day, doing what matters for your family every hour, every minute, every meal. Pick and Save, new every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Save $1,000 on your college tuition. Menards will award 2 $1,000 Preps Plus college scholarships to high school seniors from the 2015 graduating class. To fill out your Preps Plus scholarship application form, please visit jsonline.com/scholarship. Hurry, completed applications must be received by Saturday, March 14th.
There's no question Jared Bayless has had a big impact in his first season with the Bucks.
He's also done positive things for young players and kids in general. April Boblin explains as Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
I just remember growing up playing the game and falling in love with it. I think there's times, obviously, that I started realizing I was getting pretty good at it, so I started working more. But just overall, basketball was always the first love of my life, and I'm really happy that I was able to pursue it.
One of the best ball players in Arizona growing up, Jared Bayless has been in the NBA since 2008, when he was drafted 11th overall by the Indiana Pacers. Since then, he has been on 6 different teams, and although he's only 26, has taken on a leadership role with the Bucks' young team.
Yeah, I've tried to. We have a good group of guys, and guys are willing to learn and listen. So it's been a great experience so far, and I'm really happy to be here.
Outside the NBA, Bayless has 2 special organizations that he has started. The first is Team Bayless, an AAU team based in Phoenix.
It's great, just watching these kids and trying to help them as much as I can is something that I like to do, and it's been a great experience so far.
The second organization is a bit less basketball-oriented, but also focuses on youth.
It's called the Bayless Foundation, and it helps promote financial literacy and fitness initiatives. So I try to do just different events just to help kids. It's more so geared towards kids and whatnot. And we just did an event out here where we handed out turkeys to people that needed it. And it's been great. It's been a great experience to be able to have something where I can help people out. Obviously, right now, while I'm still playing, I'm on a platform where I can, I'm kind of in the public eye to where I can do things to help people out. And as long as I'm out there like that, I want to help as many people as I can.
Bayless is very focused on helping youth, and he believes that in your early years, it's important to set goals in order to become a successful professional in whatever you choose to pursue.
Basketball obviously is something that I've worked hard for, but being professional can be a doctor, a lawyer, or anything that you put your mind to. And I think whatever you put your mind to as a kid, you just have to follow your dream and chase it.
It wasn't that long ago that the Shorewood girls basketball team owned a long losing streak. Now the Greyhounds own a streak of division titles.
And April Boblin is back with the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
The Shorewood girls basketball team wears the Woodland East Conference crown for the 2nd year in a row, but that's not to say that they haven't known their fair share of defeat. Before last year, these back-to-back conference champs hadn't seen a conference title here at Shorewood since 1973.
When the seniors started as freshmen, the program was really in bad shape. We hadn't won many games. And they have now, as juniors and seniors, they have now won the Woodland Conference East title 2 times in a row, which is pretty amazing. They certainly, as the year before the seniors started, we had lost 55 straight conference games, which is hard to believe. I mean, you're talking over a 3.5-year period. So what they've accomplished is quite amazing.
My freshman and sophomore years especially, we were definite underdogs. We would go into playing teams and like, oh, I hope we don't lose by more than 30. And now it's like, oh, I hope we don't win by less than 30. So it put a lot more pressure on us. but it showed how like we could work together and we could feed off each other and end up winning those games.
Most of these girls are multi-sport athletes, with many of them even being on the same volleyball team. So they all know each other extremely well, making them a cohesive unit on the court.
Shorewood is like a small community, so there's already like a sense of community here, but being a part of these different things that Shorewood offers is really awesome because you're even in like a closer-knit situation, so if I have a problem, I can go to any one of my teammates or my coach for that matter with my problem, and like they're always kind of there for you, and so that's really nice.
We went from being super unexperienced and not really like playing together very well to being able to play together for 3 to 4 years, building on each of the 3 to 4 years, and ultimately now we're smarter, we trust each other more, and we know the strengths and weaknesses of everyone.
Having accomplished their goal of another conference championship title, these Greyhounds now have their sights set on advancing further than they've previously gone in the postseason.
So now we go to the tournament, and I think to really put a icing on the cake, so to speak, the girls need to advance, you know, past the Friday night, play Saturday, and certainly we'd like to be able to go play Thursday night.
Congratulations, Shorewood, on your outstanding achievements this year and for being the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
Sit tight, we're about to credit some hoops players with a big assist off the court.
That's coming up next on Preps Plus.
At Pick and Save, we know timing is everything. The quicker we can get produce to you, the fresher it tastes. Like our locally grown apples that go from the orchards to our stores in less than 24 hours. Doing what matters for your family every hour, every minute, every meal. Pick and Save. New every day.
When you're diamond shopping, variety is important. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll show you multiple diamonds side by side underneath the microscope and show you what to look for when buying a diamond. GIA graduate gemologists are on staff for expert diamond grading. Robert Hack has affordable prices on all diamonds, including diamonds certified by the GIA. Need a mounting for your diamond? Our selection is huge. Buy your diamonds today at Robert Hack Diamonds or visit roberthackdiamonds.com.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
What if you could detect a heart or vascular issue before you could feel it? Or if a device smaller than your hand could keep you going for years while you're waiting for a transplant? What if you had more life-saving vascular treatments? That's academic medicine. Freighthart and the Medical College of Wisconsin has the technology, research, and clinical trials to give you more ways to get well. Here, we turn what-ifs into what is possible.
Keep your home safe and secure with quick-set lock sets from Menards. Right now, they're all on sale. This Balboa passage lever in a satin nickel finish is $17.99. Or get this Tustin passage lever in a bronze finish, only $22.99. Add under-cabinet lighting to your kitchen from American Fluorescent. This 18-inch under-cabinet light with convenience outlet and T8 bulb is $9.99. This 18-inch fluorescent light plugs in for easy installation, just $14.99.
Save big money at Menards.
Overhead sports, that includes baseball with overhead throwing, but also sports such as racquetball, tennis, volleyball, even swimming can put excessive stress on the shoulder. The common shoulder injuries we see with young athletes oftentimes have to do with instability or in overuse injuries, the shoulder rotator cuff or the labrum. The best way to reduce the risk of injury is to keep your rotator cuff strong. Your rotator cuff is a group of muscles that keeps the shoulder centered and in place and reduces the risk to other structures about the shoulder. One of the exercises that is important in keeping the cuff strong would be external rotation against resistance. Anytime you're experiencing shoulder pain, you need to see your certified athletic trainer, your physical therapist, or your physician. They can do the appropriate testing and do the proper physical exam to make a diagnosis and make sure you can go back and play safely. Here at the Sports Medicine Center, if you're an overhead throwing athlete, we also might put you through a motion analysis study to determine if you're putting excessive stress on the shoulder joint.
For more information, visit freighter.com/sports.
The Divine Savior Holy Angels basketball team is one of the best in the area and the state. The Dashers have a slightly different look after a charitable event last week.
Craig Harden explains as we shine the Preps Plus spotlight.
One of the many great things about sports are the stories we hear about athletes reaching out to help others. And this week we put the spotlight on two varsity basketball players at Divine Savior Holy Angels who are donating a piece of themselves for a greater cause.
We're doing our Great Lengths Assembly where a big percentage of our student body come out and trim our hair, and we are donating it to kids with cancer, I believe, is the cause.
And with such a great event going on today here at Divine Savior Holy Angel, I also wanted to help out and donate 8 inches of hair. Thing is, my hair is not long enough.
I've cut it before like this, but it will be a big change to not be able to braid it if I want, or put it in a long ponytail, straighten it like this. So I wouldn't say I'm scared, but it is going to be different.
This year we have a record-breaking number of girls donating. All of us here want to give something that others don't have, and it's something we can give easily, and we don't need to go out of our way to do it. It's something we have that just easily can give.
And so since I am disqualified to donate my hair, let the cutting begin.
3, 2, 1, shot! Obviously it feels really physically different, and I really like it. My friends I like seeing their faces light up when they cut their hair and then when I cut my hair. And it also feels great to know where the hair is going.
It feels a lot shorter than it looks, but I love the feeling of a new haircut, and it's a change.
Oh, it's such a great event. It says a lot about the character of the girls and them willing to kind of give back to such an amazing cause.
To give it to people who don't have any and they still have hair left over, they have long hair, so it's just great to be that unselfish. With anything, we can support each other, so it's just exciting to see them up there, so it's easy for us to just go up there and clap for them.
And we clap and applaud for all the young ladies at DSHA for their leadership and their kindness.
We hope you enjoyed the show, and of course next week we're going to have highlights from the final week of the boys basketball regular season.
We'll also get on the ice with the Milwaukee Admirals in From Preps to Pros. I'm Lance Allen.
And I'm Mark Stewart. See you next week on Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Better brands, bigger savings. Buy, pick, and save. New every day. By Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, the official healthcare provider of the Milwaukee Brewers. By Robert Hack Diamonds. Who do you trust when buying diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds is the answer. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.